Heyo, Terminators, Termin Andrew here with your boy Cluck Norris back to make another Vesteria video. And if you don't know what Vesteria is, what are you doing? It's the best MMO RPG on Roblox, so make sure to check it out today if you don't know what Vesteria is. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So, it's been a minute since I've uploaded. A little over a year. And I've got some explaining to do because it's been a minute. You know it, I know it, we both know it.
Oh, really?
So, in today's video, I'm giving you the reason for my absence and telling you guys a couple of the future plans for my content and my channel and what I have in store. So, first off, I owe you an explanation. So, what better way to give you an explanation than to give you the truth? So, initially, I went MIA because I ended up moving to a new apartment. I got my own place. How exciting, I know. So, I ended up plugging in my computer, and within the first 24 hours, I went AFK in Nilgarf to sell some items to make future content. That's how I fund my videos. I'll probably make a tutorial on that later, how I make my riches. Anywho, so I went AFK and I came back to my apartment to the weird smell of burnt plastic, and I was completely taken aback by how bad it was. And I thought something had to have burnt, and maybe I figured it was outside. So I ended up going back to my computer and realizing it was off. And when I went to hit the power button, it just so happened to spark and ignite my graphics card. And my computer ended up setting ablaze, which caused it to be rendered completely useless. I had just gotten into my first apartment. I didn't have the money, and I didn't have the time with work to come back to making Vesteria videos. I need a good enough computer, and I couldn't afford it with my new apartment. Well, that brings us to Black Friday, where I had a little bit of extra spending money. Not enough to get a new computer, but enough to possibly get one secondhand. So, I ended up meeting up with some sketchy stranger on Facebook Marketplace late at night, and it was too good to be true. He ended up selling me a computer full of broken parts that he just probably put together last minute and made a Facebook post about. I figured someone was posting a computer relatively affordable because it was Black Friday. They probably bought one. It was a little after Black Friday, but I figured they probably bought one and would sell their old computer. So I was excited, motivated to come back in November. I had a little bit of extra time and a little bit of extra cash, and I bought the computer. And when I got home, I realized it was too good to be true. Fast forward to now. I have managed to get another computer. Not the best, not the worst, but it obviously works. And I had to figure out a couple of kinks with it, which led to my video editing software was out of date and didn't work no more. And needless to say, I can't pirate Adobe Premiere Pro anymore, so I had to get a new editing software, and I've managed to get a subscription to CapCut, and that is what I'm going to be using from here on out, more than likely. I'm trying it out, it seems great, and I like it. So, more than likely, I'm going to be using CapCut instead of Adobe Premiere Pro, and I'm excited for the change. It's something different, but okay. I'm sure there's going to be a slight learning curve. Anywho, that is why I was gone, for the most part. Couldn't afford to replace it, got scammed trying to replace it, and now I finally did. So, I can tell you, I've been extremely busy in this past year that I haven't been making content. I've been living life. I've gotten into a relationship. I got out of the same relationship. I've torn down a house. I've worked my ass off. I've done a lot of stuff, and I'm about to be moving once again. So, life has been crazy this past year, and it has just been getting crazier. But things have finally settled down to where I'm not as busy as I was, so I feel like I'm going to have plenty of time to start making content again. So, I am very excited. So, you might have noticed my hair and my gear is slightly different than it was on my last video. I managed to grab this green tier hobo armor right before I left, and it was worth probably 1 to 1.5 platinum. But I've changed my hair recently because I found out that Vesteria added more customizable hairs and eyebrows and shirts and clothes, which is exciting. And Project Static gave me these legendary boots, which I think are awesome. I like the color palette, and honestly, Crew kind of stole my style, so I had to change it up. Anywho, so this is kind of my new outfit, my new gear loadout. I got a legendary fork bow, which I'm gonna do a custom dye on. I gotta figure out what looks good. I kind of hope the green goes away. I got this beautiful fork dagger, and man, I love that color. And obviously, I got the same green tier fishbowl, and obviously the armor and the boots are new. But yeah, I like the new color palette. I'm going for a more colorful neon aesthetic, and I really do like it. So let me know down below in the comment section how you feel about it, because I think it's awesome. I'm probably going to go with blue or purple on the bow. I'm leaning towards purple, but I'm kind of also leaning towards blue. The dagger has blue on it, and my pants and my bowl do, and yeah, I got purple on the dagger though, so I kind of want purple on the bow. I'm not sure what to do. Anywho, besides the point, future plans, future ideas for content. So, listen, I want to step it up big time for you guys. And before I left, I was stacking fork bows and expensive stuff, but since I've came back, I have heard the sad truth of I paid 15, 20 gold per fork bow, and I probably stacked up 30, 40 of them. And, well, now they're practically worthless. I think 1 to 2 gold each, so that was a hard pill to swallow. But I plan on stacking up some insane gear for Curse Scroll Frenzies. Yep, that's what I'm calling them now. And in my Curse Scroll Frenzies, I have been already stacking up tons of cool stuff to curse, and I want to make a couple sets, and I'm hugely excited. So, to get into the next step, I do gotta say something. Before I left, I had 13 platinum, right? I came back with 350 silver. I spent an absurd amount of money cursing videos on cursing frenzies before I left. And I recorded all this content. The videos are kind of old, but hear me out. I did spend a lot of money on them, and some of them are actually really good. And I do want to share those with you guys. I'm excited about those. So, I'm going to be posting videos I recorded roughly a year ago. I know, I shouldn't, but I'm going to need time to build up my arsenal and be able to afford the content I want to make in the future. So this will give me a little bit of time to catch up and make new content for you guys, while also grinding my ass off to make it so I can afford what I have planned. But my most exciting announcement is I want to find ways to make innovative content again. Cursing Frenzies, I swear to God, I was the first person to make a video doing a cursing spree. I could be wrong, but I know Vesteria was mainly an alpha, I should say. When I started playing Vesteria and making content, it was primarily how-tos and tutorials. Nothing really else. And that's all YouTube content was on Vesteria. Now, in alpha, I started posting cursing frenzies, and that's what I enjoyed doing, but it led up to many people doing the same thing. So, what I noticed in the last year in my absence is there's not much variety with Vesteria content. So I want to introduce new concepts and new video ideas and make it so there is a more entertaining aspect to the content in Vesteria, and I want to post new, innovative, unique video ideas for you guys. And I hope that other content creators come back and also follow suit and put the same motivation behind making content as I do. I want to start also doing more collaborations with other content creators in the community, whether they're official content creators or not. I want to help them grow, and I plan on building my guild. So I created a guild called Die Rich, and we have 150 members, tier 4. It'll be tier 5 soon, but I recruited a lot of the members before I left, and I don't know who plays or not anymore out of the 149 people in my guild. so more than likely I'm going to boot all of them out and rebuild the guild from the ground up. So more than likely I'm going to be recruiting for my guild and possibly promoting it in my YouTube videos because I'm excited. I want my community to be driven to join my guild, so if that's something you're interested in, I will be providing details in my future videos. To tune off this video, I really missed you guys. All I could think about every day was not being able to make content and how much I missed doing it. And I'm so glad that I'm still a content creator, that I'm back, that I can entertain you guys and make you guys smile, laugh, and give you something to look forward to. And the interactions I have had since I came back have been phenomenal. It seems like everyone's excited to see me. I've autographed a lot of stuff, and I am just so thrilled that everyone still remembers me and who I am as a creator, and I really want to make all of you proud and entertain you and make better content than I was when I left. So, I'm glad to be back. I know there's a couple updates, and I kind of will probably make a couple videos of stuff I've missed and show you guys like what I got. Yeah, I'm majorly excited to make content again. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.